Performance League tonight. Tonight with me after a long absence is Malk. Good evening, Malk.
Hello, hello. Oh, Craig, it's great to be seeing you back on the commentary. Oh, this is going to be fantastic tonight. Oh, how are you doing?
I'm doing good and certainly looking forward to tonight's race. We've certainly got some of the old guard and a few of the new members. Our newest member is Nikki, who joined last night and looked pretty solid.
Okay.
And in race pace. It was unlucky that he actually had an off at Chapel, I believe, last night's practice. So he'll be looking to be really competitive in the Renault. But certainly we know Mike has got some pace in the Williams, and definitely Voids is one of our quicker, newer members at the moment. And of course we can't rule out Delange. So I'm really excited about tonight's race, Milk.
Yes,
How are you feeling?
You feel like that pumped up, that, you just get that battles going on, bish, bash, bosh, here we go, that's it. I just can't wait for it. Regarding last week's race of Monaco, how do you think in overall, because did you want me to go through the tables quickly, just explain?
Yes, please. If you can explain to the viewers how the tables are looking at the moment, who's going to have to, produce it out the bag this week, and who's got a little less pressure on themselves today.
Okay, well, Delange is the one to look out for again, because he's dead in the lead with 53 points. Sir Spud is on 40. Mike, who's on 34. Craig, yourself, the 23,
Hey.
would have been fourth. Fifth, you got Notorious in 19 points. Fascone, 16 points. You got Jamie, Zimmer, that's what we call, 12 points. Nitrogash, 12. Me, woohoo, 10 points. Kilo, 10 points. So they're the top 10 ish of the stuff. So to me, Mike will be under a lot of pressure just to try and catch up with Delange at the minute. Oh, and Spud obviously as well. But it's just a bit under pressure moments, shall we say, on that one. But Delange, I would say we need to stop. Someone needs to stop him, and quick, because at the minute he's been in the top 2 for the last 4 races now, even with a slower car. So hopefully someone will try and beat him tonight, but I can't see that happening for some strange reason on this one. How about you, Craig?
Yeah, he's certainly looked consistent the last 2 races, and he's definitely been consistent in eco performance as well. It's certainly going to be an interesting battle between Delange and Voids, who are very similar pace and not in 2 different cars at the moment. Certainly in Sector 2, McLaren might have the edge, and last year's Ferrari engine might give Voids the power to pull off the overtake in the good old-fashioned overtaking zones of the Hangar Straight and Wellington Straight, I believe. So I'm expecting these 2 guys to be sharing the same piece of tarmac tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get part 1 of this battle tonight, and possibly part 2 tomorrow in the F2 leagues.
Yes, definitely.
But I'm certainly hoping for a good battle between them. But please don't discount Notorious, who finished 4th, I believe, in the F2 after a poor start in Monaco, and he's in the powerful Force India with a Mercedes engine in the back.
Yes.
So as we go to track, wet or dry weather, Mark? Quick guess.
Quick guess. Oh, you always do this every time when we do the commentary stuff. I think, I don't know why, but I think Mike will be the one to look out for. So I know I said Delange as well, but I reckon Delange will probably be in the top 4, I think. But it just depends how everyone else does. And Void's, I reckon Void's COD will probably be in the top 4 as well, because he's really deadly quick at Monaco last time out. on that one. So.
Yeah, certainly his pace was very, very impressive, and I certainly think they'll be carrying that pace and that consistency into tonight's race.
Yeah.
I do believe it'll be very hard to overcome tonight.
Okay. What do you think of Britain as a track overall? Do you like it personally, or do you think it should be...
I do like it. I do like it as a track, and even more so in the 2017 cars. Certainly going through Cops is something spectacular. And Maggots, Beckett's is always fun, but now the more downforce in the car, it's even more spectacular. So I think tonight's race and certainly qualifying will come down to who is bravest in Cops and who can hook it up in Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel.
Definitely. As we're just waiting for the lovely drivers coming out in the pits, it looks like it's a beautiful, beautiful qualifying day.
It is. It's very clear. So certainly this will play into the hands of those that have got the quicker pace cars and are looking to go straight out on the softer compound tyre. But it does look as if it will be a one-stop race. So we could see a variety of strategies with that, though. We could see people going super soft medium, we could see soft medium, or for the more people that want to risk a bit more, we could go the super soft.
Yeah, but as we're watching out now, most of the people are going on super softs. Do you think that's a wise decision, or do you think they should have gone for a lesser tyre? Because Britain, I don't know about you, but Britain's more of a tyre deg, a bit.
I think there is a bit more durability. Certainly this season we can do the one stop, which we've never seen before.
Yeah.
So I think tyre deg might not be as bad as what we've previously experienced.
Okay.
And I think that gives a little bit of wiggle room for mistakes. So because there's not much deg, as long as you put enough fuel in the car, you could actually go for 2 hot laps.
Yes, definitely. I mean, to be fair, last night when I did the no assists, I did the one stop. But obviously that was too dead slow to me, because I did super soft. I think it was super soft, I think, or medium, or one or the other anyway. But it was tough, and it was the slower type. But it just depends how you can keep them tyres going.
Yeah, certainly with the clockwise track and the high-speed corners, which are the right-handers, certainly that front left tyre takes a battering. So if you can actually manage your tyres and look after that front left, you could actually go a long first stint and hopefully go on the medium soft, or the medium of the 3 compounds available, the soft tyre, and hopefully keep competitive.
Okay.
But I'm expecting the Mercedes, the Ferrari and the Red Bull to be pretty gentle on the tyres, whereas the McLaren Force India might be a bit more rougher.
Yeah.
So certainly we could see guys battling each other that we don't normally see sharing the same piece of
we'll see how it goes.
Track.
See how it goes. As we're watching the qualifying now, I'm just watching Core Tactics now, coming up to Maggots and Beckett's now.
I'm just following Core Tactics, and the Red Bull, it looks very smooth through Maggots and Beckett's, as well as the Force India behind, I believe, on the Tourist. DJ Duck just coming down the hanger straight at a moment, looking to make the turn. It seems to have carried a good amount of pace through there as it comes up to the penultimate corner. Just kisses the apex there, a little wider than they would have liked. Still on the power, and we might get our first qualifying lap. That's a 1:32.2, the Scuderia Ferrari.
We've just got a fastest lap here of 1:29.9 from Notorious LIP. I tell you what, that Notorious is just unbelievable with a 1:29.9. That's a really good lap from him, mate. Because that was the fastest lap yesterday in no assists, 29.9. But
yeah, certainly at least 1.4 seconds quicker than the closest competitor, Nicky, which is a 1:31.3. So
yeah.
Notorious staking his claim for possible pole as we just follow Voids round the last few corners, I believe. He's going to set his opening gambit, and it's a 1:30 dead. That's a very impressive time in the Haas.
I tell you what, he's like a dark horse, to be fair. If he'd started at the start of the season, I think he would have been right at the top, I think. As we go through some of the times, Spud did a 1:31.8, who's second from Delange, who's 2/10 off the Super Softs. So that's going to be interesting, because I think Spud will probably do the one stop, or I might be wrong, but it could be doing the one stop. But I think Delange will probably need to up a gear a bit.
Well, what's actually surprised me at the moment is Spud is sitting in 7th in a 1:31.8, and he actually set that on the medium tyre.
Yeah.
So I think Spud's pulling off the tactic that I spoke to him about last night. It was actually advising Saab, I believe, to possibly go on the
mediums,
the slower tyre at the beginning, and then go on the quicker tyre at the end, hoping to catch maybe some of the competitors out. As we join Miles in the Toro Rosso on his outlap on the super soft tyres. Just ahead only is the traffic of the Force India. He'll be hoping that it doesn't hold him up too much. But I believe I think you were just going to...
Sorry.
Bring in the fastest lap there, Mark.
It's just like, who's going to be there first to mention it? Void's card has just done a 1:29.923. I tell you what, this guy, unbelievable. Give him the award now for the fastest lap on the Haas car. Fair play to him.
We've still got 5 minutes, just short of 5 minutes left in quali. So we will be waiting for the drivers to come round for their second qualifying attempt, but drivers such as Narayan and Miles still have to set a time. So Narayan still sitting in the pits. Could he actually be avoiding qualifying and sit at the back of the grid, waiting to see if there's any possible carnage at turn 1, 2 and 3, and then reap the rewards?
Yeah, could be, but I mean, what's the possibility though? Sometimes around Great Britain. So
I think there's every potential for it in turn 1, certainly with the grid being very packed, and possible dive bombs in turn 3 as Miles just carries too much pace through cops and actually goes wide. He actually goes off track.
Yeah.
But I think he's still carrying on for his lap. He's still carrying the pace through Maggots and Beckett's.
Yeah.
So, and it looks as if Saab has just came out the pits for his second attempt, as well as Delange and DJ Duck, as well as Core Tactics.
You're going to have some raps going on with the DJ Duck playing on the Toro Rosso. Oh. You'll hear some beats now coming up next. Yeah. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, here we go. Sorry. If DJ Duck sees this, we do apologise. We do have some banters going on, because I do have some banters. Oh, Miles has retired.
I don't know what is it's not terminal damage. It's actually retired on track, which will result in a penalty.
I don't know if he... I can't see any damage at the time, so I can't really say.
Yeah, I think that was just a retirement on track, Mark.
Oh, okay. We'll have to find out and see how that goes. So, I'm just watching Sab now, doing his... Sab the dab on this one, so let's see how he does. Sorry, I've just tried to do some rhymes going on. And he's coming up to the couple of corners now. Just coming up to the first DRS straight now.
As Williams gets out the way there, I don't know if that would maybe have compromised his entry into turn 3, I believe.
Oh, okay.
But it seems as if he's still on it with 1 minute 30 remaining in the session.
Sab did a 28.7 on the first sector. Pardon me.
Sir Spud is taken to the track and has opted for the soft tyre.
Oh, okay.
So Spud currently in 8th in a 1:31.8. He certainly thinks that there's blood to be had here and that he can improve in 8th position. Looks as if Narayan has also come out on the softs as well as Mike.
Do you think that's a good choice from them, guys? Or do you think they should have gone for the gamble for the super soft? Because if you was in that position now, what would you do?
It's a tricky one. I think Spud possibly thinks that he's not got the pace of the quicker guys at the front, so why compete with them on pace when they're on the super softs? So Spud's probably thinking the softs might go a little bit longer than the super softs, overtake them in the pits, hoping that they might go on the same strategy and it will pay off in the long run.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, Narayan in softs did a 1:31.4. That's a really good lap from him. Oh, sector 2 has had a yellow flag. Oh, DJ Duck has gone off track.
I don't know if that's possibly a mistake. Certainly yellow flags are shown in sector 2.
Yeah, it was DJ Duck on
the checkered flag has come down in qualifying. So it's all or nothing now for these guys on track, as Voids currently still holds on to provisional pole on a 1:29.9.
Yeah. Seeing how everyone is doing now. I'm just going to watch Fasco now.
DJ Ducks went on the grass. He's just avoiding the cars coming through it. He's certainly not wanting to get in the way and spoil qualifying. Oh! I think you've just seen the same as me, Mark.
Oh my god! Oh!
Brilliant lap from Cott in the Red Bull. Game on.
You know what? Fair play. You know what these commentators curse? That's just come back toward them now. You are Voids. I'll just pass it on to core tactics at the minute. Fair play. But yeah, that was a really good lap, to be fair, on the performance cars as well.
Fantastic lap at the end from core tactics.
I tell you what,
1:29.7. So very impressive from Cott. His second race, I believe, in the Performance League.
That is really good, considering how the others have gelled in and how they've got in and stuff. I know Nicky?
Nicky,
yeah.
Yep.
Nicky's
actually his first official race.
So 7th, to be fair, on the first proper online. That's still good, you know, to be fair. But fair play to Core Tactics, who's, he's just killed it completely. Well, not killed it, but look, you know what I mean, don't you? He's got a tactic and he's got pole on that one.
Boom boom.
Do 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 do. Oh, God. You know what? I miss this duo commentary. If you like it, guys, give it a like on the subscribe. That'll be fantastic. I'll give you all the business cards. That's it. I'm not sure what's happening here because I think some people still haven't retired yet.
I think it's just the issue with quality. Just waiting for the time to run down, and then we'll get on with the race.
Yes.
I don't know about you, Mark, but I am hoping that it is a dry race. Looking at those competitive times,
I think it will start off dry, but I wouldn't be surprised if it just decides to turn a little bit wet on that one. But I could be wrong.
Well, just looking at the times of DJ Duck, he's only 2 tenths outside the top 10. He'll be on the fresher tyres as well as Spud and Kilo, so it'll be interesting to see what those guys do in terms of strategy. But I think that's going to be a straight out fight between Core Tactics and the Red Bull and Voids and the Haas, but Notorious certainly shouldn't be ruled out with a 129.9 also.
Yeah, correct.
So certainly your top 3 are very, very close.
Alright. Who's your top 3 for the race?
I think Voids will take the race. I think he'll take the win. I think we'll get Delange possibly third, and I think Notorious will take second.
Okay. That's very interesting. Sorry, I know it's a bit of a delay, but clear sky, so definitely dry race by the looks of it.
Yeah, we're starting off in dry conditions. Whether they stay that way remains to be seen.
In Halloween, who knows? Who knows? So
as we count down to the race start,
formation lap. The last 2 races, I was eagerly. I thought this go, but I forgot. Now we realise the formation lap's back on. So that's good news. Don't want to make a fool of myself on that one.
So by the looks of it, Mark, Spud and Kilo have opted for the medium tyre to start with, whereas DJ Duck has taken fresh super softs.
Do you think that's a wise decision?
I think Duck should have went softs, maybe went a little bit longer. Because I think if he had started on fresh softs, but he might be able to do it here, to actually go on to the super softs at the end. But he's the man in the car, he's the one deciding it.
Yeah.
But it might neutralise that quick pace it has at the start of the race. But the 2 drivers certainly worth watching are Mike in 5th and the Ryan 6th on the soft tyre. They'll be hoping to just sit in behind and pouncing any opportunity of the top 4 guys fighting.
Like the Predator.
Oh, well, it will be predatorial, yes.
Oh, God. I think the Super Softs last about, is it 12 to 14 laps?
The fresh Super Soft should last 11 laps, I believe. Fresh Softs should last 15, 16 laps, and fresh mediums will give you 19 laps.
Okay. Yeah, so Mike, I reckon he'll do.
I think there's been a contact between Delange and Miles in the formation lap. There might actually be a penalty for that as well.
I didn't see that.
If that's intentional contact, that might be a 10-second penalty awarded to the perpetrator of that one.
Okay, I did not see that on my. I hope you got it on yours because I didn't see it.
No, I was just following the core tactics, just coming up to the start of the grid. So
here we go.
Prepare
I'll let you go.
The British Grand Prix.
5 lights.
Can Core keep ahead in first place and lead into the first corner, but Voids gets a great start. And the Notorious is just tucked up behind the Red Bull. As they go through turn 1.
Oh, there's a car
Cross
gone off
kept
the track.
ahead. Oh,
Sam.
Voice has a little look, yellow flag, sector 1.
Sab's just got off the track. Delange has moved up to 6th. DJ. Oh, Miles has got a 5-second stop code penalty for corner cutting. I'm not sure what for. Oh my god, there's been a couple of battles here. Oh, fast going. No, don't do this. Oh my god, fair play.
Well, the top 3 are starting to make a gap from Mike, slightly behind, but the top 3 guys are certainly on the quicker car. Is Notorious carries too much pace through Cops and goes wide.
Oh, collision. Spud. DJ Duck went wide. And then Spud went wide as well.
Notorious has lost the back end as well. That's allowing Mike to attack at pace. The Williams going along the inside. Oh, and Mike's getting past.
Oh,
done it in a hanger straight.
Kilo's gone off track as well. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, but Notorious is coming back on Mike as he just tucks in behind his gearbox. Oh, he's slightly cut that corner, and that'll compromise it as DJ Ducks received a 5-second stop-go penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So Mike from 5th up to 3rd on the soft tyre, and the Ryan moves up to 5th, I believe. And Notorious has dropped down to 4th with Caw and Voids just shooting off into the distance.
Kilo's got a 5-second stop-go penalty. I'm not sure what for, but there's been quite a few in the pits. DJ Duck, Miles, Suspud and Kilo. Just see who's the closest. Nicky is the closest. Oh no, sorry. Notorious is the closest at the minute. So I'm just watching that one now. I tell you what, some good racing here, but it's a bit unfortunate. There was some collisions through Maggots and Beckett. I don't know if you caught that bit.
Mike goes wide at Cops. That's allows Notorious to come inside. They're going to go side by side.
Oh my god!
Maggots and Beckett's their wheelie wheel.
I can't see it.
Oh, I think Notorious got the move done before he
What
hit
a
Maggots.
move! What a move! Oh my god!
Mike's tucked in behind him though. The DRS not available until the next lap.
Oh my god!
And it looks like the Toro Rosso and McLaren are actually coming up behind with the Renault following as well.
I don't want to go. Oh my god!
Oh, the Renault of Nicky's right up behind the McLaren's gearbox. Oh, there's slight contact and it's took the 2 of them out, but Nicky needs to clear way and allow the Lange to come back, but that means that he's lost a place to Fascoin.
Yeah. Delange is closing in on Sab.
I think Nicky just missed his braking point and just clipped the rear end of the McLaren and just caused the McLaren and Delange to spin.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Ryan's goes right up behind Mike and the Williams. And the Ryan just looking to pounce on the Williams, who is also on the soft tyre.
What do you think of Narayan so far in this league so far in racing terms?
I think he'll certainly be more handicapped than others being in Formula 1 league, and it's certainly been a very quick driver.
Yeah.
He's certainly maximising his opportunities. Okay, he's in the Toro Rosso, but he's actually picked a strategy that's going to help him in the long run. He knows he hasn't got the pace in Toro Rosso compared to the other quicker tyres. Oh, and Miles is actually retired from the race in Sector 1. I'll try and quickly get his car to see what's happened.
Oh my god! No, oh my god, Narayan! Oh, clip between Mike and Narayan. Oh my god, no! Oh my god! Oh, I tell you what, Narayan is having a banzai on moments here.
Still Sector 1 with yellow flags, so he won't be able to make the pass here. He'll have to wait into Sector 2 once the car of Miles has been cleared from track. Miles is actually on the left hand side going into turn 3. Mike runs wide there and goes onto the the curb actually looks as if he's struggling with the back end, but this is allowing Narayan to close right up behind him. You certainly get DRS, but the Mercedes power unit and the Williams is allowing Mike to maintain that gap.
Oh, at the minute I'm just I think I'm just watching what you're watching as well at the same time. Sync on this. Is it good to be back in commentary, Craig?
It is good to be back, and certainly the new telemetry definitely helps us keep an eye on the track action, certainly. DJ Duck has pitted. He's went off his super softs and went on to the mediums, so he's definitely going for a long run at the moment. Where else have we got close action? Nicky is beginning to close down Fast Going in the Mercedes. Looks as if Nicky's got DRS, that's allowing him to close up on Fast Going. He isn't close enough to make the attempt in the corner, but he'll be hoping to get close enough for the DRS Zone 1.
I tell you what, I'm glad you're back, because I would have missed all them others on the track there, to be fair. But it's good to see you back on this.
It's good to be back, Malk. Thanks very much. Just as we jump towards Narayan, just coming through the start of DRS Zone 1, I think he's just outside the DRS activation point. But the Renault of Nicky certainly looked within that 1 second. But I think the gap's too much. He's definitely got the gap down at 9/10.
Yeah.
But that Mercedes power unit is very, very strong in the straight.
Yes.
But Fast Going goes wide. Nicky holds a tighter line, and that's allowed Nicky to close up a little bit as well. But he just can't get close to him in the straights at all, Malk.
No. Oh, okay. It just... Yeah, I can't say my words. It's just tough here. But as you're watching that, I'm just watching Spud and DJ Duck. Can Sir Spud battle it out against the DJ of DJ Duck and this one? Will he wrap his way into 10th? Oh, yes, he can. No.
Oh, Fast Going's approaching the line.
Touched.
He's got him under pressure. Oh, he just tucks in behind him, but he'll be certainly looking to make a move in the last few corners. That was our yellow flag in Sector 2.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Spud's spinning. He's just got a bit of grass now.
His kilo passes him, goes into 11th. Spud now dropped down to last place.
Oh my god, we've got 4 cars battling out for 5th? Is he? 5th? Yeah.
5th place, yep. It's a train starting behind Narayan. Fast Going looked as if he lost the back end slightly there. That'll compromise his exit speed to attack Narayan, but he'll be relying on Mercedes power as well as DRS. But he's coming under a little bit of pressure from the Renault of Nicky behind and the Red Bull. But ahead of that is still Mike maintaining 4th place on the soft tyre.
But I tell you what, there's some really good battles and good racing going on. And I've nearly lost my voice after the lap 2. Oh, Nicky's gone wide.
And all the while this is going on, Core Tactics has opened the gap up to almost 3 seconds to Voids. And it's a 4.5 second gap between 2nd and 3rd.
Bloody hell.
Oh, Fast Going's definitely get a better exit, going down the back straight. He's got DRS, can he get in the Ryan before the next corner?
Oh no.
I don't think it's quite ready for a banzai, but he'll certainly get the better exit and possibly... Oh, as he goes into the pits.
Too early.
Certainly that's an early call. I think he's possibly looking for an undercut, so I'm expecting the medium tyres to go on the car.
Yeah, too early. If you want my honest opinion, that's too early for the pits.
It's certainly too early unless he's maybe had a spin somewhere and he's beginning to destroy them, but that is definitely an early pit stop to come off the super softs.
Fast Going's gone for the soft tyre and Nicky's gone for the super softs.
So that is a 2-stop strategy.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't go for mediums there, fast go. But
Yeah, I think he could have took the mediums to the end. They would have definitely been screaming at the end of the race right enough. But that is a definite two-stop strategy.
I won't say about tyre stuff like the last time, Craig. Because it'd be like, honestly, what are we doing here? We picked the wrong tyres. Oh, that is a crap Scottish, Italian / rubbish.
Scottish Italian accent.
Yeah. I don't know how you could get that on that one.
Saab's beginning to close down the Ryan. The gap's 0.7 of a second. It does have DRS. As Duck receives a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings and the Ryan goes wide. I think the Ryan's possibly strung out understeer, but Saab also pits to come off those soft tyres, super soft tyres.
Yeah.
But this will allow Mike and the Ryan to actually push on and hopefully in clear air get quicker and hopefully make their strategy work for them.
Oh, yellow flags.
Yellow flags in sector 2, that could be notorious.
Could be.
No, I'm not seeing it. Could actually be further back. It's DJ Duck. DJ Duck's had an off. He's really strong. I think it's through Maggots and Beckett's as Spud goes through and retakes 11th. DJ Duck seems to be finding it really hard on the medium tyre for traction at the moment.
Yeah. As you're watching that, I'm just watching Core Tactics now, and he's just pulling away like over 4 seconds now of Void's card. But
yeah, he's certainly utilising the Red Bull aerodynamics and that super soft tyre.
DJ Duck's going to the pits.
It's his second pit stop, I believe, so I don't know if he's maybe got front wing damage.
Yeah, he's got front right, bit of damage there. Just watched it there. You know, like how
Core Tactics and Void's also pit mark from the front. Notorious, a 5-second stop go penalty for pushing the boundaries of the pit lane.
No. He's going to kick the game after this.
I think he'll be safe for third once he comes back out after Ryan's pit stop. Core Tactics goes medium, Notorious goes medium. I wonder if Voids will do what he did last night and go on his softs. Will Voids risk it?
Yeah.
As the Renault Nicky is closing down on fast going, and a 3-second penalty for Saab this time, multiple warnings.
Yeah. Nicky's done the fastest lap at 1:33.4. But Core Tactics and Notorious are on the mediums, but obviously Notorious has got the penalty price that can stop a go. But I don't know, I think that's just... Oh, sorry, watching Nicky going wide there.
Well, I thought actually Voids had went into the pits here. It was actually wrong. Voids has actually continued on, so he's looking to stretch these super softs. I imagine Voids to go on to the soft tyre rather than the medium. So this might give him the advantage for himself against Core. I'm just going to watch Voids as he does continue. So he is continuing on this strategy.
We've got lots of battles going on. Fast going on, Nicky. Mackie to Beckett.
Yeah, Nicky's just going to wait. I thought he was going to wait for DRS, but he's just understeered off track. But it looks like Fast Guns went wide as well. Both cars struggling.
Sub's going for Mike on this. Mike. I couldn't pronounce it on that one.
Will he make the banzai move into the corner? Mike's on the middle.
No!
Mike turns in early. Mike turns in early, but contact again. It's T-bone. It's a T-bone stake.
I'll tell you what.
Certainly aggressive from both drivers there.
Oh, Saab's retired?
Saab retired from the race. Yeah, I don't think he was having any of that.
No. Sub has left the
Virtual
session.
safety car, virtual safety car. This will play into Void's hands, who is yet to make a pit stop. I'm just going to try and jump on board to see where he is on track. I think he's just about to approach that. Yeah, he's just coming down the hangar straight. This is going to be perfect timing for him, and he probably will go on.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
But virtual safety car's
VSC ended. VSC ended, but I think Voids will elect to pit this lap. Yep,
Yeah.
it does. I imagine he'll go on the soft tyre. Narayan is actually just coming down Stowe, I believe. So Narayan will take the lead of the race, but he's yet to pit. If I
He's
was
pitted.
Narayan, I'd pit as well. Yeah. Oh, we came in at pace there, braking just in time. I think. Oh, will he risk it and go on the super softs? If it was me, hell yeah. Yes, I would.
This man ain't gonna mess about.
Yeah,
this
you'll certainly get 11, 12 laps safely on the super softs, but if you can manage them, you can get them to the end of the race.
Yeah.
So Void Core Tactics retakes the lead on the medium tyre. Void's 7.6 seconds as he gets at the pits, but I think the Taurus has actually got the jump on him.
Yeah, I'm just. Void is closing in on Notorious.
Oh, that was a first going slightly outbroke himself.
No.
So Notorious, yeah, Void has went for the soft tyre, so that's an aggressive one-stop strategy. He's certainly putting pressure on the Force India, who's on the medium tyre. Haas will certainly have a very fresh rubber, the best of grip, and as we know, Void is a very quick racer.
So Spud's got a 3-second time.
3-second penalty now for Spud. So certainly a lot of the members are picking up a few penalties, and you could actually see the difference in grip going through cops.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh no, don't do this to us, Cods. Oh, got a lovely helicopter
view time. Yep, same.
Sorry, bad timing.
So Notorious will be hoping that the Mercedes power unit and the Force India can keep that gap to the Haas, but as the Void keeps ever closer. Yeah, I think Notorious has got it okay at the moment, but certainly in the lower speed corners he'll certainly come under attack from Voids.
Yeah. Tell us what you think of the race so far, Craig. I know it's only 12 laps in.
Whoa, Notorious! Oh! He's messed it up. Oh no, there's contact. There's contact. I think Notorious was coming back too aggressively. He's outbroke himself. There was slight contact between himself and the Haas. Hopefully there's no damage to either car and they can get back to racing, but it looked as if Notorious had actually lost the back end.
Yeah.
And tried to go defensive again, but he's came in far too aggressively.
Yeah.
But thankfully it hasn't resulted in either car being taken out at the moment.
Yeah.
But right now the gap is 8.2 between the Tactics and Voids. Yeah, certainly, but Voids is in clear air now on the soft tyre. The gap's down by a tenth now. There's 15 laps remaining. Certainly enough time for Voids to close down Caught and take the win. So certainly all to play for still. Notorious certainly isn't out it yet. He's in 3 seconds behind Voids on the medium, with Fast going closing in behind the soft tyre in 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just watching Nicky now because he's the nearest one of the track at the minute. But it looks like Vasco's pulling away a bit more than Nicky is, even though he's on the fastest time. Voids has done a fastest lap of 1:33 dead on the soft tyre.
Very impressive on the Haas car. So as we begin lap 13, we currently have Core Tactics on the medium tyre in first, followed by Voids in the soft tyre and Haas. Notorious the Force India in medium in third, Fast going Mercedes in the soft tyre in fourth, Nicky and the Renault super softs, and fifth Mike in the Williams with mediums, and sixth Narayan the Toro Rosso. In 7th, Delange. In the McLaren in 8th, Kilo in 9th, Sir Spud in 10th, and DJ Duck in 11th. And the only retirements that we have is Saab and Miles. So certainly a lot of points still on the table. This race still isn't finished yet, Malk. And
no. There was Sector 2 and 3 yellow.
Oh, Sector 2 and 3 yellow flags. Don't know if that was a result in possibly
DJ Duck.
Nicky going off track. Was it DJ Duck?
Yeah, there was one DJ Duck.
Oh yeah, I see DJ Duck. The Ferraris went off at Maggots and Beckett's again. And that's allowing Nicky through.
As you can see, the cars are a bit spreading out after the first couple of pit stops. But as we were trying to say, how do you think the race is going so far? Before we saw the the collision.
I think it's going pretty well. It looks as if the pack is starting to spread out a little bit, but we'll certainly see near the end of the races all the strategies coming together and playing out. I think Fast Going is definitely going to have to pit again. That was an early pit stop from the super soft tyres in lap 7, I believe. So we could get these softs to lap 20 or possibly 19 and look to go on the super softs to utilise the fresh grip. But certainly that will drop them down the grid.
Yeah, definitely. I bet the tyre would have been picked for medium, but they probably just put the softs on by accident. We don't know.
It could be my curse of Bahrain following them and haunting them on this Halloween in Silverstone.
I'm not going to go too much because it'd be like Halloween bad times on this one.
Well, Narayan and Mike on the same tyre, split by 2.1 seconds. Narayan hoping to close down the Williams of Mike ahead on the same strategy. Very neat and tidy through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel for Narayan and the Toro Rosso, and the gap's down to 2 seconds.
If it stands like this now, Voigt has done a 1:32.7. Fair play to him.
Yeah, he's certainly closing down core tactics. He's took out 1.5 seconds in the last few laps, so certainly catchable. And it is Notorious in the Force India picks up a 3-second penalty. Currently 6 seconds behind second.
If it stands like this for the top 5, core tactics would be on 19 points. Void's card. Void's card. I'll have to come back to you on the Void's card because Dory's points would have been on there.
I don't think he finished last week.
No, sorry. Sorry, my bad.
I think he DNF'd last week, so this will be his first race that he's completed.
So 10 points he'll be on. Notorious, if he can sort his penalties, he'll be on 27. If it's as it stands, so he would overtake Craig at the minute on this one for 4th. Fast going for Pascal, 23 points, equal with you, Craig. And Mike, 6 points. He'll be on 40 with the same as Spud. All core tactics has done a fastest lap of 1:32.7. Fair play to him.
So that's a good response from Voids, pushing like mad. But certainly Fast Going is visibly catching Notorious ahead. The gap now 1.7 as they begin the 16th lap.
But yeah, and Spud will be on 41 if he stays there on 10th. So he will still be. Narayan's got a 3-second time penalty.
Narayan was pushing. He actually went wide and Cops carrying far too much pace, so he's been definitely pushing the limits of the track, hoping to catch Mike ahead. The gap now 1.6 seconds, so he's took 4 tenths out of Mike last 2 laps, I believe.
Yeah. Delange will be on 4 points, so we're 57, I think. Yeah, 57 at the minute. So either way, this is still good for Delange, but
we haven't really mentioned Kilo in this race in the Force Indy. He's actually 1.8 seconds behind Delange, just coming up to Cop's corner at the moment. So certainly be hoping to utilise the Mercedes power unit within the Force Indy to hopefully effect a pass, and you know, that will allow me to start chasing down the Ryan ahead in 6th.
Yeah. Fascone is going into the pits. Oh,
and he's pushed the boundaries of the pit entry as well. So a few guys actually struggling with the pit entry tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's not as worse as Bahrain, to be fair, or Austin. Not Austin. Austria, where you have to go zigzag just to get back into the pits, and then coming out. That's the worst one. But yeah, it's just madness at the beginning of the race today, and I tell you what, there's some really good racing going on. I'm just watching Ryan catching up to Mike now.
Yeah, he's got that gap down to 1.5 seconds now.
But Nicky's closing in on Fascone. Void says a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, I wonder if that'll
pushing the limit.
I wonder if that'll pay heavy at the end of the race tonight. I don't know if Core Tactics has received any penalties yet.
Oh,
Fascone goes wide again. It's
Let's go check it quick.
Tighter, and that allows Nicky to close in on Fascone, but Fascone will be in fresh tyres. He's actually on the fresh super softs, and he's actually went wide at Cops as well. It looks as if he took a wide entry.
Okay. Sorry, I was just checking the warnings penalties, and Core has only had one warning all race. Okay,
so technically Voids is 8.6 seconds behind Core.
But Notorious has
3-second penalty.
Yeah, Notorious has got a 3-second penalty, I think, as well. I'll double check while.
Slight lock up from Nicky as he just comes through the final section of the lap. I certainly think Nicky could be pushing home to get Fascone, but Fascone on that fresh rubber will definitely be tough to catch, as Narayan maintains a 1.5 second gap to Mike. Just going into the 1.4s, Fascone 1.7 behind Delange.
It's tough around here, isn't it? I'll just check the penalties again. So Notorious has got a 3-second penalty anyway.
Okay. So far, Delange could come under the pressure from the Mercedes behind, but also the Renault of Nicky, so Delange could possibly lose 2 positions here.
We'll be risking it for a biscuit here tonight on this one. But Fascone.
Fascone goes right up behind Delange. He's got DRS. Delange goes defensive on the inside line, then moves back out the middle. He's coming back on the inside, outside for the racing line. Oh, that was extremely close here. But he tried the banzai going into the next turn. No, Fascone thinks better of it, but this is allowing Nicky to close right on the gearbox of Fascone's Mercedes.
Yeah, I'm just watching it now. But Nicky, can he close in? No.
Nicky got a 3-second penalty just going through turn 1. Fascone really nice and tight to that turn, comes through. He's close enough to get DRS. Is he close enough to make the pass?
It's
Delange goes defensive on the inside and comes back over to the racing line.
Kilo's done a 132.2 on the super softs. Well done, mate. I tell you what,
Fascon sounded very hesitant to get the power down coming out the exit, but he's certainly got the power in the Mercedes as it goes on outside.
Two in the bed!
Two wheel
Two in the
through
bed!
Copse.
What a move!
Fascon was just ahead, and that allowed him to turn in safely.
What a move!
Yeah, spectacular move, but Delange is actually coming under pressure from
Delange's lost another place from Nicky. Oh my god! Oh, my controller just lost it completely, and I just missed all that. It's a bit of it.
And Narayan's got the gap down to 0.9 seconds. It's actually increased to 1.4 at the moment from Mike. So I don't know if he's maybe made a slight lock.
I don't know. I don't want to check yet, but Delange is the only one that's closest to Nicky at the minute, as well as Narayan closing into Mike. But I tell you what, fair play to Fasco, and Nicky as well. But Fasco, I've never seen anyone do that move ever outside. I've never seen that at all. I've seen some good moves, but that was just one of the best ones I've seen. What about you, Craig?
Yeah, certainly a pass in Copse is no mean feat. Certainly required a lot of bravery, but I think the fresh tyres certainly helped Fascon pull that spectacular move off. Nicky still 1.3 seconds behind Fascon at the moment, with Delange falling back to 1.7. Yeah.
I'm still watching Narayan closely in on Mike, because I just want to see if there's anything going on this battle, because Narayan ain't messing about here.
No, he certainly is not. He's want to score some really good points tonight, and he'll be hoping to close down the Mike. The gap's 0.7 seconds, so Narayan will just tuck in behind Mike to try and get him on DRS.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh, he's just coming through turn 3 into turn 4. Narayan keeps it tight. Mike runs a little wide. Narayan on the power. He should be getting DRS. It will allow him to close up, but I don't think he'll be close enough for the pass.
Yeah. I tell you what, it's just been epic battles going on. I know I keep repeating, but I can't help it. This race has just been epic. I'm just watching it through the helicopter view, then just for Narayan and Mike. But I tell you what, it's just not biting your nails moments around this track as well. They're coming up Maggots and Beckett's now. Mike's slowing down a little bit.
Certainly Narayan is on the hunt. Oh, it looks as if Mike can't carry as much pace through that as Narayan, but Narayan will have DRS. Oh, he'll be flying down in air. But the Mercedes power in Mike is just allowing him to stay ahead. But I think Narayan will just tuck in behind him and wait for Mike to possibly make a slight error on Maggots and Beckett's and maybe just squeeze past him. Oh, a gap down to 0.2 of a second. There's no way he's going to attempt it in turn 1.
If it was us, I would have gone through it, and to be fair, see what would have happened. I think I'll hear the it's like the Michael Schumacher and Coulthard situation. Remember at was it Belgium 98? It
was Belgium, yes.
98.
Extraordinarily bad conditions.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the bad wealth on that one. To be fair, just that would be it. But yeah,
it looks as if Mike is really struggling with tyre wear. It does look as if he's really got a lot of understeer, whereas Narayan is hitting apex secretly, and that's allowing Narayan to close him down. Narayan has slips, but he's still getting closer to Mike.
Oh my god. I'm just watching it from
I think Narayan just got out in the dirty air there, but he's right on Like, surely.
Oh my
He's
god.
close enough for us now.
Narayan's just holding on.
Yeah, that Mercedes. Apparently, Mike. Oh, Mike goes wide, allows Narayan to stick his nose on the inside. What we see a pass on the outside.
Oh, Mike.
Oh, Mike, I don't know what happened to Mike. It looked as if he'd went off to the left across the grass. That's certainly a strange one, but that's allowed Narayan to come through and claim fourth.
Yeah. But fair play to these two drivers. If we have some good battles going on there. But we'll keep on for them at the minute. Who's been your driver of the day so far?
Well, certainly caught tactics in his second race. Actually leading it. Still maintaining a 5-second gap to avoids. So he certainly impressed me today, but you can't discount Fastgold's pass and Cox.
Yeah.
But Narayan's certainly no mean feat what he's achieved in the Toro Rosso on the medium tyre. But I think, my driver of the day so far has to be Core Tactics.
Fair enough. Fair play. I would say the same, to be fair, and the same overtake of the day, to be fair.
Oh, hands down, fast going Cops.
You know, fast going, this is like, Italian mafia, just like, fast going. He's like the Godfather. Oh, and he's just mugged around the cops now. That's it. Spud's done a fastest lap at 1:31.4, but Spud had a 3-second time penalty from the first turn, possibly. So,
well, what I find interesting, although Narayan passed Mike's still keeping him honest as well. The gap's only 1.5 seconds, so certainly Mike hasn't given up on this yet.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, Mike having a little wobble. I think he's struggling with the medium traction. It could be that his tyres are just screaming. It could be struggling with it could be that he's actually struggling with tyre wear at the moment. He's actually sliding, trying to get the power down as well.
I think his tyres have had it now.
Yeah, I certainly think they're going oil far, and as Notorious picks up another 3-second penalty.
So
what he has to be careful of, I know Narayan has a 3-second penalty, but if Notorious is accumulating the penalties, he could come under danger of losing the final podium position.
Possibly, but I think that's his second, or third. I might be wrong, but Voice Code had about one penalty so far. Notorious has got, I believe, 2. Oh, set to 2.
Yeah, DJ Duck's actually went off again. I think he's lost quite a substantial part of his front wing. So DJ Duck not having an easy time of it.
No. He'll be chucking his records away on that one.
Yeah, I'm just watching DJ Duck. It looks as if he was lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks as if DJ Duck's lagging slightly here. And that could be adding to his issues.
Yeah, see how it goes, but it's tough around here because, I mean, he needs to. I think he'll improve as the races go by with DJ Duck, but but I think, like I said earlier, he's probably just going to chuck his records of Great Britain, Silverstone away, and hopefully it will boost his confidence back up on Spa in 2 weeks. Oh, he's gone wide. He's just letting the other cars go through. I don't know who they were.
Yeah, I think he's really struggling tonight. So as we begin the final lap of the race, Core Tactics is, in my opinion, drove a blinder. Boys did all he could and opted for the quicker strategy, but it hasn't paid off tonight. Core Tactics, as he comes up to Cops. He's definitely drove a blinder tonight. His Spud retires from the race.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure what happened there.
Yep, he's actually lost his front left tyre. I think he's maybe had an off at turn 1.
Oh, okay. Just watching Core Tactics now, coming up to the final few corners now. And I'm going to say, and fair play to him, he's doing a brilliant drive, and you know what, fair play to him. So we have your Great Britain Silverstone winner, and that is Core Tactics for the Invictus Racing League Performance League round 6. And well done, teammate, congratulations. Just watching Void Card finishes second. Just seeing I can't pass anyone else because of on this one.
Yeah, I think that's one issue with the game. As soon as the race finishes, that you actually can't jump on board with anybody else. You're almost locked in. Yeah,
Notorious has kept his third place. He's kept his third place. Ryan's finished 4th. Mike's finished 5th. Fast Going finishes 6th. That's a good drive from Fast Going, to be fair, because he's had some bad drives like a few times, but that's still a good drive, to be fair.
Nicky finishing 6th with the 2-stop is very impressive.
Nicky's just finished in 7th. Fair play to him. Delange still our leader on 8th. I'm just waiting for Keeler. DJ Duck's already finished. But yeah, fair play to Core Tactics. I think he just ran out of fuel last bit. But we're just watching the podium places now, and you know what, fair play to these guys as well.
Yeah, certainly a solid win for Core Tactics and the Red Bull. It'll be interesting to see what allocation it gets next week, but very impressive from Voids, the Haas driver, to secure second, and Notorious to take the final podium position in the Force India.
I was going to say, Core Tactics definitely had them wings on the Red Bull car on that one. But fair play to Void Card in the Haas car, and Notorious. It's like Notorious. The podium.
Well, looking at the race director, Core Tactics and Delange were the only ones not to receive a penalty.
Fair play to them too.
So very, very clean driving from both drivers.
Fair play. It's just been one close battle and a few incidents here and there, I think, but would you have liked to have seen a bit of wet on the track, or do you think dry would have been the best option for these guys?
I think dry weather was appropriate for tonight. We do have some new members that are trying to get up to speed with online racing. I think wet weather would have been a bit harsh and might not have given us the race that we had tonight. I think if we had wet weather, we might have seen a few more retirements than what we did. So yeah, I think the conditions suited the race and suited the grid, and certainly given us the good race that we had tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Just want to say, have you got any queries or last pointers before we shoot off?
No, just congratulations in Core Tactics for securing your first win in your second race. Fantastic effort. Congratulations also to Voids, who secured second in the Haas. Certainly not an easy task. And Notorious also in the Force India. just unfortunate, maybe going wide in turn 1. It allowed Voids to pass a little bit easier than what he could have. But no, everybody kept going. Hard luck to DJ Duck, although you had issues. You know, he certainly stuck at it and went to the end. So yeah, credit to him as well.
Fair enough, Craig. You know, good words. I reckon DJ Duck will improve. It just takes a bit of time, and I'm sure he will improve. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, core tactics. I've never seen someone just, you know, clean sweep of the race itself. I thought COD's just nicked it.
I think you're maybe forgetting the USA Grand Prix, myself and the Red Bull a few seasons ago, Malk. I think it might have actually been last season. Where Racing Green commented that I could have actually went to the toilet, came back and still led the race. But,
okay, I scratched that.
Not to take anything away from Coy. He certainly maintained the gap that was required. He did everything he could, played out the strategy, and perfect result for him tonight, the pole and the win. Who would your driver of the day be, Malk?
I'm going to go for core tactics. As I said earlier, he's just did a no-nonsense drive, and he's just done what he wanted to do. He needs to get first, because COD would have. I think COD would have won that. I think I might be wrong. If COD had pole, I think it would have been a different story. But I think core tactics just done his job and avoided all the battles going on, and he's done a grand drive. How about you?
Yeah, I'd certainly agree with that. I think core tactics did exactly what he needed to do tonight. He had a plan in place and he executed it perfectly. Secured pole, took the lead, left the pack fighting behind him. I certainly think the battle between Notorious and Voids compromised Voids, or at least hindered Voids from challenging for the win. So yep, COD did exactly what he needed to do.
Fair enough, fair play. Just before we get off, next week is a normal break, but in the Invictus Racing League we are hosting the Classic Race. Or Classic League, is it Classic League or Classic Race, Craig?
It's a Classic Cars event race next week, and we're having 2 races. The first being consisting of a one-shot quali with a 5-lap race, and the second one is a short quali with a 50% race. However, the top half of the finishing positions in the 5-lap race will have to choose a Class 1 car, whereas the bottom half will be allowed to choose any Class 2 car.
Okay.
So certainly a performance league with a twist.
Okay, that'll be very interesting. But
so there are spaces still available, so if you're interested, sign up on the thread and hopefully we'll see you on track. The most voted track that we have will be used for the 50% race, and the second most voted track will be used for the 5-lap race. I believe that the most voted track is the USA at the moment, and the second most voted track is Brazil. So a new track and a very old one. Yep, so far. I believe the car of choice that we're going to use is, I think it's a 96 Ferrari. I haven't checked it for a few days, but certainly voting will close tomorrow at 6 PM. So if you want to see your favourite track or your favourite car, or just want to come along for some fun and some racing, please sign up.
Cheers for that.
Sign-ups will be open, I should add, right up until next Wednesday, about an hour before the race. But certainly if you want to vote for the track or the car, it will end tomorrow at 6 PM.
Cool, nice one. I just want to say a big thank you to Craig for joining me on the commentary. It is hard being as one commentator, but with two, it's a lot more easier to find out the best ones. So, and it's good to see you back.
Thanks for having me, Malk. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope that you have all enjoyed watching it. But congratulations also to you, Malk, and look forward to continuing the partnership on the Tuesday evenings.
Definitely, and thank you very much. And while we're saying thanks, cheers for that, guys. Whoever's watching, make sure you like, subscribe. You know the dizzle, the drizzle and the grizzle and the brizzle with the DJ. That's it. Next, we'll both
also most importantly, if you enjoy it and you like what you see, join us. Join us. Come along for some racing.
Definitely.
For us, that's more importantly. We like to see, new members on track alongside us. So if you're interested in racing in the leagues, we do have no assists, 2 equals, as well as a realistic performance. So if you're interested, just sign up on site, and we hope to race alongside you.
Cheers for that, guys. We're heading off now. So see you later. Cheers. I'm still commentating. Sorry.